I'm Sam.
And I'm Sam.
And we're the Sams.
We are the Sams.
Welcome back to part 2.
So, where did we leave off exactly?
We left off in the highly anticipated Ask You to Dance, standing face to face.
Face to face. Seemingly for the first time, right? Because, when I was talking to you, as we're having most of the conversation, you were seated at the bar.
Yes.
And I was sort of like standing, so we weren't really
right. So
eye to
like
eye
this.
per se. Yeah.
Like, he's very tall.
Right. So, picking up where we left off.
Yes. So, Sam asked if I would like to dance. I come around the seat to stand up. We're standing face to face, and I'm thinking, okay, turn around, walk.
And in that moment, I decided this I must do. It was an out-of-body experience, but it felt right.
Tell me about it.
And so I went in for a kiss. And I'm not talking about just like a real quick peck on the lips.
Like tonsil hockey.
A peck on the cheek. It was like, I want to kiss this woman to see if this is real. And
yes, it was a very real kiss.
She kissed me back.
And it's so crazy because, so a little bit backstory, that around that time, it was like, I wasn't talking to people. I wasn't giving my number out. And all I could hear is my girlfriend screaming, "What are you doing?" So it's like, pass phone number, pass whatever, locking lips, tonsil hockey. And it was just like, psh, 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 psh,
oh, no doubt. Fireworks for sure.
Yes, it was magical.
Yeah. And then we ventured upstairs.
Yes, and danced the night away.
She was my single dance partner for the entire evening. And I mean, we were literally inseparable at the Reef.
Yes.
And so, the night concludes.
Well, before that, okay. No, we can't skip. Before that, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to, I exchanged numbers."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. So we exchanged numbers. And that's when I had the Nokia, okay, silver. And he was like, "Oh, I'm going to walk you to your car." And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this knight in shining armor. And it's so funny because I remember telling Lindsay, like, "Oh, he's going to walk me to my car." Like, well, walk us because we came together. But, and she's like, okay, whatever. So we danced the night away. And then now it's like last call, lights coming on or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, I got to settle up." I'm like, okay. So waiting, we're looking. Then he was like, "I told you."
Yeah, I guess it took me a while to settle up. Folks, I can't even tell you really what happened. I really don't know. I went to settle up. I guess there were some other people there that I was hanging out with. And
no, I know what happened now. I know what happened now after knowing you. Your long goodbyes. I didn't see him. Right. So we didn't see him. We not waiting. So we walked ourselves to the car. And I'm like, Lindsay was like, "Oh, you booed up all night with him and can't even walk us to the car." And I'm like, he just seems so different. Oh, well, it's just us. So go to the car. She takes me back to my car. And then I drive home. And then my phone rings while I'm getting into bed, 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was like, I'm like, "Hello?" And he's like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I was looking for you." I'm like, "Yeah, you didn't walk me to my car. Okay, that's what happened. I'm home now. Don't worry about it." Like, "Oh, I feel so bad." I'm like, whatever. I'm going to bed. Good night. Yeah. So, how'd you feel about that? Or you don't remember?
So, honest Abe over here. So what you heard though is that I called to follow up to make sure she did make it home safely. That's the best that I could offer you in terms of how I felt about it. I wanted to make sure that this person that I met tonight was home safe and sound. But wake up the next day and I'm thinking about her. And the reality is I'm like, you know what? I want to hang out with Samantha again. And so my homie was having a cookout. And so I know that it was a little bit forward. Usually when you meet people off the street, you don't invite them into your personal life right away. You got to have some vetting experience because, things go left. Now they know, where everything is, and so but I felt something about her. And I think this is the point that I wanted to make quickly is that what I felt about her was something very natural and just like real. And that's why I said, you know what? I want to extend an invitation to her to hang out with me amongst my peoples.
Right, because I didn't have a representative. Like, you were meeting me. So it's like, you see what you get what you see.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. But yeah, like, so, and all I know was like something about you. So I remember the call. Like, I can't remember what I ate last week, but I remember this call. He called. I was in Target, okay? And we were talking for such a long time that like I had to pull the cart over into like an aisle. And then he asked me like to come to this cookout. And in my brain, I'm like, I want to go because like I'm intrigued. Like, yes, you didn't walk me to my car, but something about you felt like good guy. Like, like you just felt different. So I'm like, but I can't go to this barbecue by myself. It chopped me up, put me in the basement. Like, I'm not crazy. Like, so I'm like, okay. So I was like, well, I have to see. So I was like, I'll call you back. And I remember I called Lindsay and I was like, hey, the guy from last night. She's like, what guy? The guy that didn't walk us to the car. He said he wanted to invite me to a barbecue. And I'm like, I want to go, but I'm not going by myself. She's like, well, let me see if I'm out watch the kids. So I'm like, all right, call me back. So then she called me back and she's like, all right, I can go. So I'm like, okay. So I call Sam back and I'm like, okay, sure, I think I can make it. Not trying to sound too pressed.
And speaking of pressed, I hope you don't feel too pressed to join us for our third video.
Should you come back?
Yeah, we have so much more to share. So until next time, folks.
Stay blessed.
Peace.